In this video, I am going to show you how to review and manually approve or reject any payments that you are making to Jomniaga for premium vendors. So this is for premium vendors only. If you are not a premium vendor, you will not see any of the things I'm going to talk about in this video. So make sure that you are a premium vendor, and then to see the commissions that you are paying out to affiliate, click on Store and click on Payout. So here, if you have put in your integration code correctly, you will be able to see the type. If this is a payment for a lead, then the transaction type will be lead, and if it's payment for a sale, then the transaction type will be sale. And then you'll also be able to see the unique tracking ID that you have put. In this case, since it is lead, I've put in a tracking ID for an email address. If it is a sale, then the unique tracking number could be an invoice number or order number or even a transaction ID. So it is very important that you use the correct code, because for lead transaction type, you have up to 72 hours to manually reject any of the transactions in your account. If after 72 hours you do not do or do not take any action, then it will be automatically approved by the Jomniaga system, so that affiliates do not have to wait for your action. And 72 hours is quite a reasonable and long period of time. If the transaction type is sale, however, then you have up to 14 days to manually reject any transaction that you may feel is not a real transaction, or maybe a transaction has been refunded or anything like that. So let's look at the transactions that I have in my account here. You can see that some of the transactions are already approved. So you click on the icon here, and there's not much action that you can use for a transaction that has been automatically approved. However, you can see the details, the affiliate who referred this transaction, the transaction type, the tracking ID, sale amount. In this case, there's no sale amount because this is a pay per lead. The payout, the amount of payout that is been deducted from the balance in my Jomniaga account. And the vendor fees, this is the fees charged to your account which have been paid to Jomniaga for providing you with this service, and the total payments deducted from the balance in your account for this particular transaction. Now let's look at the pending status. So let's click on the action here, and for all transactions that are pending, you can see that you can approve or reject this transaction. If you want to reject this transaction, however, you must enter a message here explaining why you reject this transaction, and this message will be seen by affiliates. So please only reject transactions for a valid reason. For example, you may reject a transaction because it has already been refunded, so you don't want to pay out the affiliate commission. Or you may reject a transaction maybe because the order is already recorded here, but no payment has been received for the order from your system, so you can check back according to tracking number and you can reject if you want to. Once you enter a message here, then you can just click on update to reject this payment, so that the amount here will not be deducted from your account. However, as soon as you reject, of course, the affiliate will be able to see the reason that you reject this particular payment. If you are getting many different transactions in your account, then you can always sort and make it easier for you to find, okay, by clicking on pending here. So you will only be looking at all pending payments. Or if you want to see the payments you've rejected before, you can click on rejected. Okay, and these are all tests that I've done, so I've rejected it. And in this case, so I have rejected this particular lead, and the reason I rejected is because this lead tracking ID appears twice, which means this is a duplicate email address for the paper lead. So make sure it's a valid reason. So that's how easy it is to manually approve or reject the payouts for the transactions in your Jomniaga premium vendor account.